Good morning. It is Tuesday. Who's calling me? It's Tuesday, March 26th. Oh, hold on, my sister. Pangy? Okay, so that just cut into our time together because my sister had to talk to me about a couple things. One being Easter weekend, which is this weekend, and the other being she has some work stuff going on that she was yapping about. But anyway, so I am ready to go to work. I saw my new trainer last night. The jury's out on the trainer because, I mean, it's a pro and a con. It's not really a con, but it just seemed like a con for the first session. So I didn't get a good workout. Like basically the first session was more spent, like last week when I went in for my assessment, he had me do a bunch of like, you know, some sorts of exercises where he could just watch the way I moved. And now he's in his like, I've got to correct the way you move phase. So I don't know how long this phase is going to last, but like I said to him at the end, I'm like, you know, it surprises me because I have worked with a trainer for years. So why do I feel like I'm starting at square zero? And he said he's just much more thorough than other people. So we'll have to see how this goes. The other thing that really bothers me, I don't know why I let this stuff bother me, but I got like this. So I've gotten a few comments on my channel, not from you nice folks who like are my regulars, but from randoms. So maybe that's why I just shouldn't let it bother me. But like about my teeth. Okay, I know my teeth are crooked. I had braces when I was a child. I don't know what happened to my retainer, but I lost it and my teeth got crooked again. And have I thought about getting like Invisalign or something as an adult? Sure, I've thought about it. But I just don't want to do it. Like, I know it's painful and like, I just don't want to do it. Sorry. But for people to comment on people's teeth, like that's just mean. Like, I know my teeth are crooked. Too bad. If you don't like it, just don't watch me. Anyway, and I just thought of that because like when I was sitting here on the phone with my sister, like, and I looked at myself in the mirror and I was smiling at something and I looked at my crooked teeth and it's like, don't make me self-conscious about smiling. That's just downright nasty and mean. Anywho, so I'm off to work. I am wearing, this is a Max Mara jacket that I've had for like a really long time. This is an equipment, I think it's an equipment sweater. These are AG jeans, my Chloe Susanna booties. I'm wearing an Hermés bracelet, Chanel necklace, and I'm carrying that, this Dior bag. So anyway, that's it for today. Bye. Good morning. It's April 3rd, I think. It's Tuesday. So this past weekend was Easter. Let's see, so Friday was Good Friday, which is a work holiday, so I didn't have work. My sister and I went and had a really fun boozy lunch at the Gramercy Tavern, which I just love doing that. Like, I love belling up to the bar there. It's so fun. It's a beautiful restaurant. The restaurant itself is like, there's the restaurant and then there's the tavern room. And the restaurant is definitely more, I mean, formal's not the right word, but it's a full like tasting menu. But the tavern room is definitely more casual and I just love it. So we did that. We did a little light shopping, which means I bought nothing, but she bought a Chanel bag. And yeah, that was it. And then I spent the weekend up at my sister's. We had Easter at her house on Sunday. My brother and his family came over. It was really nice. And then last night, I went to dinner with my brother and my sister-in-law to this really good restaurant called Don Angie. My sister was supposed to come too, but she ended up having like a work dinner thing that she had to go to. So, anyway, that was fun. And then this morning, I got up and I went out for like exercise. I walked/jogged. So I feel good that I did that because I have this new trainer. He sent me like a whole schedule of what I'm supposed to be doing when. I'm not exactly like today was today supposed to be, actually today probably was supposed to be cardio. So I did follow today. But yesterday was the first day of the program anyway. So I feel really good about that. And this weekend I am going to Boston to get some more stuff out of my closet. Alicia and her husband are staying at my place still because their place is being like basically, they had a pipe burst and their place is getting work done. So anyway, so I'm going to stay in a hotel. But I'm going to spend most of the day Saturday going through my closet because I want to go through my spring, like my spring stuff and bring some more of the springy stuff here to New York. Yeah, and so that is the excitement of the day. Do I have anything else to report? No. I have questions though. One, if you wear, I'm going to show you when we look at my outfit. So I'm wearing these little Chloé booties. And I have the Bombas like invisible socks, but mine, my sister thinks it's me, but I don't understand why when I put on those little no-show socks, they're supposed to grip your heel and they're not supposed to show, but like they bunch up at my heel. And then when I'm walking, they end up like down around the bottom of my feet. And I bought whatever the size is like for size 7 to 9 and I'm a size 9. So it's not even like they should be too big on me, but I almost feel like they are. So does anybody have any really good like no-show socks to wear with booties like what I'm wearing, which I'll show you in a second. The other thing is if anybody has a green thumb, so I have these trees in this apartment that I'm supposed to be caring for, which I think I've been doing a decent job. But this tree, I think this is a rubber tree. And look at this leaf. What does that mean? Like everything else looks nice. I just turned it also. You can see how it's leaning towards me. I had it facing the other way because I think it leans toward the light. I'm wondering if that'll make the branches straighten up a little because they want to get closer to the window. But apparently this plant doesn't need to be watered very often, so I've only been watering it. See, like what's happening here? Oh, this guy needs to come. I've only been watering it like, once every couple weeks because that's what I read you're supposed to do. And if you overwater it, then that's when I thought the leaves usually turn yellow, but there's just that one yellow leaf. Like I don't think I'm overwatering it. But anyway, if anybody has a green thumb, let me know. So then for the outfit, this is a Balenciaga top. This is my Celine initial necklace. This is my old Neiman Marcus sweater that I always wear, J brand jeans, and these Chloe booties. And see what I'm talking about? Well, actually, that one's not that bad. Well, actually, I guess it's not that bad. But see, when I put them on, this all bunches up out here. I had to like push it in to get it not to be too bunched up. But then when I walk, it'll end up like halfway around my feet and it'll annoy me. So I don't know what the right no-show sock situation is. Yeah, so that's it. I'm off to work. Tonight I'm getting my hair done. Thank God. I'm so excited. I don't know, thank God. It doesn't look great today, but it's been looking pretty decent. I just think it's a little long. I think I'm going to bring it up a little more in the back, keep it like longer in the front and a little shorter in the back. But other than that, I've been relatively happy with it. And that's it. Good morning, it's Lissy. It is Wednesday, April 4th. I got my hair cut last night. It's very short. I didn't really mean for it to be this short. I told her to bring it up in the back and make it longer, which it is, but it's like, she was like, oh, we'll keep the front as long and just bring, and I'm like, yeah. And then this is what I got. So I'm sure once it grows out, I'll like it a little. But right now I'm not really used to it. Also, I never like it when someone else did, like I like styling it my way. So this is still how she styled it. So anyway, this is the new do. The other thing I wanted to say is that the other night I rewatched one of my very favorite movies from 1998 called Next Stop Wonderland. It was not a big hit. It was like one of those indie films. It has Hope Davis, Philip Seymour Hoffman, God rest his soul, love him. But it's one of my all-time favorite movies. It has the best soundtrack if you like bossa nova music, which I do. And it's filmed in Boston, in the neighborhood I live, like where I have my apartment. And, you know, some of the places they go, like, I totally remember from that time. I just love it so much. But anyway, Hope Davis, the main character, you know, she's probably like 30 in the movie. And she was wearing, like, she wears a lot of, like, red lipstick, but kind of smudgy red lipstick with no makeup. So today, that's kind of what I did. I mean, I have mascara on, but, like, I didn't put on, like, really much eye makeup or anything. I'm just not in the mood. So I'm like, I'll just throw on a red lip and pop it up. But that's it. I'm on my way to work. I have a doctor's appointment, so I have to leave work a little early, and then I have my trainer tonight, I think at 7. It was supposed to be at 6, but he asked if I could come later, which I can. So that's the excitement. Oh, the other thing, so I'm thinking of selling my Givenchy Antigona bag, and I want to show you guys in case anybody is interested. Here it is. I love the color. I want another bag to replace it. Like, I actually really love this bag, but it's really big, and I'm going to show you. I don't really... Now that my job is a little less like corporate-y, I don't really carry these bigger bags so much anymore. So I want another bag in this color to replace it, but focus. Okay, there we go. But I don't know if this is it anymore. So I think I'm going to sell that. I'm also thinking of selling, for a similar reason, which is really too bad because I've hardly used it, this Gucci bag right here. Like, I love the bamboo handle with the pearl. I love the, like, Gucci web strap. I love the red contrast. It's a beautiful, like, beautiful bag. Like, it's a classic bag, but with some, like, cool twists. But, again, I haven't really been using it. Like, I'm really more into smaller bags. Anyway, so that's that. Let me know your thoughts on selling those. And I'm off to work. I'm just wearing, the weather's weird because the lighting in here is odd. Like, it's going to be 60 something, but then it's going to be 30 something today. So anyway, it's my Stella McCartney coat, these Lafayette trousers, my Gianvito Rossi booties, and this is that I forget the brand of this, like, kind of shirt dress thing, but anyway. That's the excitement of the day. Bye. Good morning. It's Thursday, April 5th. I have to run. It's almost 8 a.m. I have an appointment at 8:30 before work, so I've got a motor if I'm going to get to this funeral on time. Who can name the movie? Anywho, I'm going to Boston tomorrow. I'm really excited about that. It'll be really fun. And I've got my eye on a few things in Gucci. So Alicia and I are going to go do a lap in there on probably tomorrow after I get in. But anyway, that's really it. I'm wearing this black CH Carolina Herrera top, AG jeans that I got at the outlets, my Alexandre Birman white booties, and actually I'm gonna wear my Fendi coat. Where is it? Here it is. It's still cold out. It's like April, for God's sake. But it's still, I don't know, hold on a second. All right, I'm doing black and white. So it's still, it's April, but like it's still in the 30s and 40s today. And we might get like a little snow tomorrow or Saturday. Like, seriously, are you kidding me? Anyway, the other thing is, what do we think of my hair? I think I like it better now that I've done it, but it's definitely shorter than I wanted it to be. Yeah. Once it grows out a little bit, I'll probably like it, but it's too short. But anyway, that's it. See ya. Okay, it's Sunday. Pardon my look. I just got back from Boston. I flew. So I went, well, I'll tell you about all of it later. But the point of right now is that I just climbed up to my 6th floor walk-up with all my little seatsy fly in here. With all my shit, well, not with all my shit yet. 2 suitcases, 2 duffel bags, my tote bag, and my purse. So basically, oh, actually, 1 bag, 2 bags. I forgot about this one. The small roller bag. Now I have to go back down and get my large roller bag and my Louis Vuitton carry-on bag. And then I'll be done. So I'll have made just 2 trips to the 6th floor walk-up with all these. Like, I carried all these bags in 1 trip. And my purse. I'm pretty impressed with myself. I feel like this is my workout for today. Maybe I'll rest for 2 minutes while we chat. So, I went to Boston, as I already told you. And, yeah. So I left on Friday. So there was like a tiny bit of snow in Boston on Friday. Like so little that when I got there wasn't even any snow on the ground. But apparently it caused a ground stop at the airport up there. So they loaded us on the plane. The plane was already, we knew it was going to be like 20 minutes late because the plane coming in was late. Fine. They loaded us, I was supposed to leave at 3. They loaded us on the plane like right around 3 o'clock. We started taxiing. Next thing you know, taxiing. Finally, like close to 4 o'clock, the pilot makes an announcement. Oh, there's a ground stop in Boston. You know, we're likely not to know any more information until 5. We're hoping, you know, we'll get more information before then. We're working with some, I don't know what company, but, you know, they're going to try to, like, get us a good place in line. So we sit there. Around 5, you know, he makes a couple, like an interim announcement, basically no new information, but we just wanted to let you know kind of thing. 5 o'clock, he's like, okay, we're going. So we start taxiing again. Next thing you know, the guy next to me at the window is looking out the window and he's like, oh my God, we're going back to the gate. So the pilot makes an announcement, we're going back to the gate because now the crew has maxed out its hours. So now the weather's fine, but because the crew has been working too long, like, we can't go. So now our flight is totally canceled. So we've now wasted, you know, 2 hours on a flight that was going nowhere. So I just get online on my phone and just buy a new ticket on the 7 p.m. flight, which was delayed until like 8 or 8:30. But then when because I didn't want to wait in line with all these people, you know, and then like they get a seat before me kind of thing. But then it turns out, like, they got me on, now let me just tell you, it's like 6:30 at this point. They got me on the 2 p.m. flight, which hadn't left yet. So I ended up getting to Boston at like 9 o'clock at night. So on Friday. I should have been there by 4, but whatever, I made it. So I didn't do anything Friday night but order room service. I stayed in a hotel because Alicia and Doug are in my apartment there. So Saturday morning, Alicia and I did a little spot of shopping. I went to Gucci. I did buy a bag, which I will show you. I have to kind of admit I bought 2 bags in the last week because I bought the Gucci bag, but then also when I was shopping with my sister on the Good Friday, the Friday before Easter, I looked at a couple Fendi bags and I was hemming and hawing over those, and so I went back and got one of the ones I was looking at. So I have a new Fendi bag and a new Gucci bag to show you. It's very exciting. Also in Gucci, they were bringing in a few jackets that I really wanted to try on, like in my size, but they didn't get them in time. She's like, oh, I should have them later or tomorrow. I'm like, well, I'm really only here for one day. So she's gonna actually send them to me to try on. And then if I want them, you know, I'm not gonna get all, like there are like 3 of them. If I want one of them, I'll buy it. And if not, I'll send them back to her. So anyway, that will be forthcoming. That'll be very exciting. And yeah, so anyway, Alicia and I did that little bit of shopping yesterday. I did try on this really super cool runway Gucci like sweater. It says "Love is Blind" all up and down, and on the inside it's this really cool floral print. If I can get a picture, I'll insert it. But even by Gucci standards, it was so expensive, so I did not buy that as much as I liked it. Yeah, then I went to my apartment yesterday after that, and I like basically pulled a whole bunch of my spring shit. Pardon my French. So I have, you know, I just have like literally, you saw, there's more, you'll see more. My big suitcase, my little suitcase, 2 bags full of stuff. Bags, shoes, sandals, whatever. So I have my work cut out for me today, like unpacking that and figuring out where I'm putting it. That's 1. 2, I think I'm gonna go to my cobbler to get a few pairs of shoes. Like I have those new Chanel flats that I got. I wanna get the bottoms reinforced. Like I noticed yesterday a pair of the sandals that I brought could use the bottoms reinforced. So he works on Sundays. So I think what I'm gonna do is, now that I have my breath, I'm gonna go downstairs, get my other 2 bags, lug them up the stairs, and then I'll go to the cobbler, drop the stuff off, my shoes off. He'll usually take a couple of hours, so maybe I'll go grab lunch in between. I'm not looking very good, but I kind of just don't care. Anyway, that's it for now. So there it is. All the bags. 2 trips. I'm pretty impressed with myself. And as I was coming up the stairs, oh, I do have something very exciting to tell you. So my friend Nicole and I are planning a trip to Turks and Caicos for May. So I booked my plane ticket last week, and we had narrowed it down to 2 places that we wanted to stay. But we're gonna stay at the Shore Club, which looks amazing. I'm so excited. We're going like for Thursday, Friday, so 4 nights. Yeah, Thursday to Monday. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm ready to sit on a beach, especially because it's April, I don't know, 8th or something. I don't know, it's a week into April at least, and it's like 40 degrees out. So there's that. Well, good morning, it's Monday, April 9th. I don't have a ton to report. Yesterday, oh, I did go get all my shoes cobbled, very exciting. 4 pairs, he was done in like 2 hours. Oh, I do have something to report. There's this really cool place in Soho on Lafayette Street called Perfumery. And it's a showroom / retail store, but they have a fragrance, like almost like a tasting experience. And so they have like 25 to 30 different fragrances that you have no idea what they are. Like it's, you smell them all. You don't actually spray anything. They're in these little ceramic dishes kind of that are covered, that when you open them you can smell them. You have no idea what they are. They don't tell you what they are. Like once a month at the end of the month they release what the fragrances are. So it could be what you would have thought was some crappy drugstore brand. But anyway, it was very interesting. So I did that. And basically you make notes. You know, you have the 25 to 30, you make notes about which ones you like, which ones you don't, if they trigger memories for you. And so I did that. I do have a sample of one, like, so I narrow, you know, you narrow it down to like 1 or 2 that you want to take a sample of. But at the end of the month, I'll get the email of what they all were, which will be really cool. So I did that yesterday, and then I came home and unpacked all those bags. Ta-da! The closet is full. So yeah, so I unpacked everything. I moved, like I reorganized, like I have this kind of coat / utility closet. So I have a ton of new like spring coats out there. I'll show you in a second. But first I'll just show you quickly what I'm wearing. This is that H&M coat with the Zara sweater, Gucci belt, Chanel necklace, Chloe bag, Chanel shoes, frame, jeans. So that's the get up. I'm getting ready to go. And then the coat closet. Look at all these coats. Coats there and coats there. And then some like up there. But like I brought back, like, I love this lace coat. This, some of these I had, but then all these, like, I had some of them, but like some of these tweedier, like St. John jackets and stuff that I now have. So that was really the excitement of the day yesterday. And then today, work, and then I have my new trainer after the gym. After work, I have the gym, my new trainer. So that's it. I'm off. Bye. Good morning. It is April 10th. So a couple things to chat about. I started thinking the other day that it's almost, so I have this apartment until the end of May. I could probably have it longer. And I started thinking like I should A, talk to the landlord about, you know, if I want to stay longer, but B, maybe I want to see what else is out there. Only because I love this apartment, but God, do I wish I had an elevator. Not even just for every day, but like the other day when I had to lug my luggage up the 5 flights of stairs. It's painful. Although actually, I think I dreaded it more, that it wasn't as bad as it actually was in my head before I did it. But anyway. So yesterday, there's this realtor that I had been talking to since I moved here. And I had told her, you know, maybe in the May-June timeframe, I would be ready to look. So she sent me a bunch of apartments, like in the same price range as this-ish. And none of them look as nice. I mean, none of them look as nice. So I also pinged the guy that owns this place. You know, he's like, happy to have you as long as you want to stay so we can talk about it. But I need to talk to him about, like, the furniture because, so, you know, there's the couch, this couch and chair, which are okay. I don't really love them. And I think I already told you, like, that storage closet, that utility closet where I have a bunch of my coats, has a lot of his stuff. So I want to see his appetite for taking some of his stuff out. Not all of it. Like, I love this table. Look at this, like, live wood dining table. It's just really cool. And it fits really well in this space. But, you know, eventually I got to get my stuff out of my apartment in Boston. Although when I was talking to my brother and sister about it recently, they're like, it's so cheap, maybe we should just keep it. Like all of us should keep it as like a weekend, you know, where we could all go. So anyway, that is one thing. I feel like there was something else. Who's watching Billions? I watched the first episode of the 3rd season last night. I love that show. I love that Damian Lewis. Love him. Loved him in Homeland. Love him in this. It's awesome. And I went to the gym last night. My trainer and I are now on, like, now that we're over the introductory period of him thinking I can't do anything, like, we're good. So I'm having, like, he's still very, very focused on form, more than any other trainer I've ever worked with, but whatever, that's fine. And yeah, I think that's it. So I am off to work, and I am wearing, I'm already in my coat. So I'm wearing these Rag & Bone jeans, an Hermés belt, an equipment blouse, this Vince sweater that I got at the outlets, and then my CH Carolina Herrera coat. It's a lighter weight wool coat, but God help me, I still need wool coats in this weather. And then my Proenza Schooler booties and my Dior bag. So I also have to say I've not been a good YouTuber because I have like video clips. This maybe will be the end of a bunch that I haven't put together yet. Maybe I'll do that today or tomorrow. Like, I'm way overdue. And I owe you a video of the 2 new bags I bought, which I haven't done yet either. So there is that. But I'm off. Bye.